live from Hollywood. The Joey Bishop Show. Joey's guests tonight are Phil Silvers, Errol Garner, Jack Albertson, Janice Ian, and Yvonne Craig. This portion of the Joey Bishop Show is brought to you by Clairol, creators of the exciting natural look and beauty, and by Vitalis with V7. Vitalis keeps your hair neat all day without grease. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Joey.
On the Batman series as the Batgirl. And if all Batgirls are as pretty as this, I'm going to spend my vacation in Transylvania. Will you welcome now Miss Yvonne Craig? Hi.
Hi.
I just want to say that I was in Chicago some time back, and I did see the pilot film.
Yes.
And we were going to have some film on you playing Batgirl, and then we found out that they decided to change your costume.
Yeah, they didn't see enough of my face. And since I'm covered from here to here, it's important to see something.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, you sure made up for it tonight. I'll tell you that.
The lady from Continuity stopped me backstage and said, "Can you pull up that dress?" And I said, "Only from here." And she... Well, all right, then, go on.
Guarantee you no man from Continuity will stop you.
I think this looks nice.
Thank you.
You know, I just realized, Phil, for a guy that's got bad eyes, you see pretty good what you want to see. What you want to see, you see pretty good.
I tell you, Joey, I don't have bad eyes anymore.
No, and I'm very happy to hear that.
Yes, and just for hope. You throw out hope to people, right?
Right.
Here's a fake glass. I don't need glasses anymore.
No.
God has been very good.
And I'm very happy to hear. I didn't want to bring it up. You kind of brought it up. But I also said...
the only reason I throw it out, because what it involved was a cataract, which is now a minor operation. I say this to your audience, and it's a frightful thing when you develop one. But the way they have perfected it now, it is less hazardous than removing your tonsil. So have hope. It's a great thing.
Good. That means all of you who have, unfortunately, cataracts can all walk around wearing glasses that don't have glass.
I feel naked without glasses. I don't need these.
No.
And I've always enjoyed... You're Danny Thomas, aren't you?
I'll tell you the truth, I'm thrilled when you tell a story that's short.
Joey, I've been alone so long. I have to talk.
If I have a choice now, and you must forgive me, I hope I don't sound rude, but I have a choice between looking at your glasses and looking over here. I know you'll forgive me for the next few moments if I
I'll
talk.
forgive you, but I won't understand it.
Oh. Let's talk a little bit about yourself. Is this your first television series?
Yes.
And how did you get the part? I know there were hundreds and hundreds of people applying for the job of Batgirl.
Were there really? That makes me feel great.
There were.
Great. No, I had worked for Howie Horowitz on about 577 Sunset Strips.
Uh-huh.
And I had met Mr. Dozier, several years ago for another television series that ultimately I did not get. And I think they remembered my work from that. Also, they were looking for somebody who's agile, and I was with the Ballet Russe for 3 years. So,
now,
they
is this a
figured...
love interest between you and Batman?
No. Batman lives by crime fighting alone. That's it for him. No, maybe...
I'd like to see him go out without Robin once in a while. I'm not trying to put down, a series, but...
No, maybe Bruce Wayne and Barbara Gordon, the dual characters that we play, there might be, some sort of interest, but not with Batman and Batgirl. They're both just dedicated to crime fighting.
Now, do you work for Batman, or are you just Batgirl on your own?
No. Actually, I'm Commissioner Gordon's daughter, Barbara, who's been away at college for 4 years, has come back to town, and is now the Gotham City librarian. I have my own pad, and, they call it my pad. That isn't like a hipsterism of my own.
Do you have the pole and everything, too?
No. I live in a penthouse apartment and have a secret room and a freight elevator that houses my Batgirl cycle. And that's what I drive. It looks like sort of a cross between a vanity case and a bat.
Now, is that the same cycle I saw in the pilot, or have they changed that, too?
No, it's different. It has, like, great bat wings here. It's a customized Yamaha. And then it has lots of ruffles and an organdy bow on the back and a round sort of like a vanity case windshield and a bat for the rearview mirror.
You're going to get picked up as one of the guys on Sunset Strip.
I may join the Hells Angels when I'm out of
You're
work.
avoiding a very important issue.
What is...
Find out where that secret room is.
It's behind my bedroom.
We don't have to find out. We just commit a crime. She'll come to us. We'll be back after this word from your local station.
Watch the British Open Golf Tournament Saturday morning on ABC.
Yvonne, I understand that you did not graduate high school. You were in Dallas, right?
Yes, I
Because
finished
you
high school.
flunked physical education, and yet
3 years running I flunked it.
But you were a ballerina.
Yes. Well, it wasn't that it was that I wasn't very good. It was a couple of things. First of all, when I was going to high school, it was the last year they made people wear bloomers to play,
You mean in gym class?
Gym class. You wear
Okay.
these bloomers and you look like a Chinese laundryman.
Yes.
It's all draggy in the seat. And so I didn't want to be seen in them because I didn't like them. So I wouldn't get dressed. Now, you have to get dressed or you can't play, and if you don't play, you don't get a grade. And I used to have these devious methods, like I took the lock off my locker and hid it somewhere, then took another person's lock, filed the serial number off, stuck it on my locker, and said, gee, somebody put the wrong lock on my locker, and I can't get my gym suit out, and if I can't get it out, I can't play. And so they spent like 3 weeks looking for the serial number and trying all sorts of combinations to get my locker open so I could get dressed. And I had it at home.
It's amazing the different cultures and the different ethics of people.
Yes.
As she just said, she didn't get dressed, she couldn't play. I know it's said here in Hollywood, if you get dressed, you can't play. And you're one of them, you sneak.
You were speaking to me?
Yeah.
Your glasses are fogged. I couldn't tell.
He saw Guide to a Married Man. He knows about you.
Phil was in Guide to a Married Man.
Hey, we were both to that.
both
I
in
didn't
the
know you
picture.
were the best episode.
Well,
I never saw
it was
more expert underplaying than when you did that. Seriously, Joey.
Thank you.
I want to compliment you on that. You could have gone overboard in that, but you didn't. You're a pro. You were wonderful.
I must say that Gene Kelly directed it. And he almost rather choreographed it rather than directed it.
I have a great history with him, Cover
Yes.
Girl and all those pictures.
Yes, you
And Gene worries about the people that he's with. He's a brilliant dancer, as you know.
Yes.
But he sees to it that you're good, too.
He
He's a
handled
pro.
me very well, and I was very surprised because I think I could have gone overboard a little bit, but Gene kind
You're
of...
too much of a pro. No, you did it beautifully,
Yeah, thank you.
which I hated you for.
Funny. I loved your scene.
You did because it was bad.
Actually, no. Actually, I'm supposed to have played the scene with you.
No kidding.
That's right. Louis Nye did it, and they
uh-huh.
asked me would I do it.
Uh-huh.
And I said, no reflection, don't misunderstand. Not that I wouldn't want to do it. I'd love to do a scene with Phil Silvers, but I'd love to do the shortest scene in the picture. And don't ask me why. And that was the shortest scene, and that's the one I
But
did.
that had a tremendous impact.
Yeah, thank
And
you.
the lady with you was wonderful. She didn't overplay her
The wife?
stark terror of what was happening.
Yes.
And hers wouldn't have worked if you hadn't done yours like a straight play.
Yes.
You didn't flood the issue. You can't kid kidding.
No,
You
I...
played it like it was an Ibsen drama. That's why it was so good.
Sure.
You're a good performer.
Yeah. Could you excuse us, please?
Talk to one another here.
I thought you were great, and Yoko Boy makes good.
You couldn't remember that show.
No, but I thought I owed you something.
Excuse me.
I just wanted to ask Yvonne, the fact that we have to do this now? Well, catching up from that one little story you told.
Well,
Now, how do
if you want to creep, call it creep. You want to talk, or call me. I'm sorry.
I'm delighted to have you.
What is this, a commercial?
No, this is our way of breaking away. Now, I throw this away. That's what you taught me earlier, right?
Flip it.
Now, a word from your local station.
Beautiful, Joey.